Hello, hi. My name is Rebecca, and this is my channel. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do Saturday reads, where we basically not what we're reading on Saturday, but it's what I have read during, or weekly reads, what I have read during the week. So from the 21st, I believe, to the 26th. No, the 20th. Yeah, not 21st. 20th to the 26th. Now, the 20th was the booktubeathon, and I finished this one on that day. In the morning, I finished this one. This is called Death Note this is story by Tagumi Ohaba, and the art is by Takashi Obata. And here's the names up close. And this is volume 1 called Boredom. This is about a guy named Light, and he finds this special notebook that drops on the floor, and he finds a special notebook, and this notebook, apparently, if you write anybody's name in them, they die of a heart attack. And in, like, not in a certain amount of period of seconds. I think it's like 9 or 10 seconds or something. This is really amazing. It's got really interesting artwork. So I love the artwork. It's a black and white, but you can tell all the characters from each other because they're very distinct from each other. And I love these full pictures too. And it's just really, really pretty, pictures and stuff. So, the artwork is fantastic, I think, and the story was really good. I definitely am interested in figuring out or finds out what happens next in this graphic novel. And this one I have rated 5 out of 5, so yeah, it was really, really good. I love the character Light. He kind of, to me, I hope he becomes very dark or gets almost crazy about this notebook, because I feel like he's going to turn into a really crazy character. And I love the Shimagami, who's that character in the background. And his name, I don't really remember his name right now. Raiko, I don't know. And Raike is very, he teaches the rules of the notebook, but and he's kind of creepy, but he's also very sane, and kind of like, he gets bored with being a death god, because he's a death god. And I'm really excited to see where he goes, if he kind of shows us what his job is, what his role is in, like, what he's supposed to do. So yeah. The next book I read then during the booktubeathon 2 on Sunday evening, or during the evening, was The Great Secession Crisis. And then I finished this one, I think, on Wednesday or something. This one was a really good book, as you can see. So this one was only rated 4 out of 5. I really love the character, which is Princess Anna Lee. We have Princess Anna Lee and is the prince. I forgot his name right now. Lord Corian. And this is about Princess Anna Lee and her finding a husband to rule this planet called B9, I believe. I believe it's B9. I could be wrong. B9, yeah. No. Bevan this guy. I believe it's B9. Or the Guru dynasty. That's a dynasty though, so. I believe it's B9. It takes place on an alien, it's on a different planet, and she kind of is the ruler, in this, well, she's going to be the next heir to the throne, and it's basically a love story between her and Corian, and I love Corian's character because he's like a knight, so he wants to protect her, and he falls in love with her, like love at first sight, but it's not quite like that because they get to know each other, and she's kind of like not in love with him, like she's not automatically in love with him, like he is with her because he's been since he was a kid, but she's not totally head over heels for him, but I really like his character and I love her character too. Apparently though, what I didn't really like about this book was the grammar. Some of the grammar was very I don't know. Some of the grammar was, and of course this is an uncorrected proof. And some of the grammar wasn't fixed, so I kind of, again, I tend to notice that, and sometimes it didn't make sense. So yeah, it was also really, really slow in the beginning, and so that's why I knocked off a star. But I did love a lot of quotes in it, and I highlighted a few of them. Although I don't really highlight my books. So the quotes that I highlighted was, "Love is the only thing worth living for." And it says, "House might flows in her blood and mind. She is born a priestess." I also have, "I think you should give your heritage a chance, and Italy, not religion. And forget about organized religion for a few Cheyennes or Beanoids or even Yenoids, if you will. Just learn to listen to your heart, find your own voice, learn who an Anna Lee, the woman, is." So, yeah. So I really, really, absolutely love this book. And it was really good. And I love the fact that it was sci-fi. And I'm really excited to, I want to get the next book up. And she is currently writing the third book, so really excited. And this one I got for free, and so that was just my opinions on my own on this book. Just had to say that. The next book I read was in three parts, but this was I got out of the cereal box, and this is called Phineas L. Gets Cooking, and this one has part 1, part 2, and part 3. And this one is all by Francis O'Rourke Donwell, and this series is really fantastic. I think it's a really fantastic children's book. It does have pictures, and it could be considered middle grade, but I think it's a children's book because it takes the kids in 4th grade. So he is a 4th grade student, so and this one says it's 8 to, I believe it's ages 8 to 12. So yeah, so the kid is in 4th grade, and his parents decide, since they eat out a lot, that he has the job of cooking for the family. And I think it's really interesting because it talks about science in here, it talks about cooking, it talks about bullying. It has really good themes in this book that children can relate to, and adults. It also talks about responsibility, like cleaning up your messes, and really having like an adult there with you to cook and watch over you. And I think that's a really awesome thing. And it also tells you to express your mind and to really think out of the box and to really experiment and maybe like try things out for the first time. And it also talks about that we can make mistakes and stuff. So it's really, really good. I rated this 4 out of 5 stars too. It was a really good read, and yeah. And so yeah, and I hope you guys really liked my weekly reviews. So I am going to be doing this all week. So yep. So yep, and I hope you guys had a wonderful week too, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!